Week 4 in the... It's been a crazy week for yours truly. 4 cities and 7 flights in 8 days. Hot travel destinations like Minneapolis, Edmonton, Calgary, and everyone's favorite, Winnipeg. So this recap is late, but better late than never. We start with Tsnfl's lone unbeaten, the Turtles, facing the red-hot Freaks, who are looking to spoil an unbeaten streak 2 weeks in a row. In what can best be described as a defensive struggle, the Turtles got the job done thanks to Randall Cobb, Franklin's only double-digit scorer of the week. Like Bryan Adams' greatest hits, Cullen is back into the 80s. The Turtles, still perfect. While those two teams were combining for 180 points, one of these two beat that total all by himself. Was it Nichols or Panousis? If you said Nichols, you're wrong. They stunk again. The CFL refs were like a heat tzatziki missile, with DeMarco Murray and Antonio Brown standing out as a couple of heroes. Jimmy the Greek didn't even need to come from behind. Panousis on fire, a 2-game winning streak. The Tressmen need to turn it around fast. 2 grizzled veterans leading 2-1 teams into a Week 4 tilt, Stiff and Stoyanov. No more needs to be said about Andrew Luck. He's the league MVP so far. But more can be said about Lucky. A lucky waiver wire addition, Eddie Royal flashes some fantasy relevance. $1.05 and 2 scores? Back to the bench for you now. The Devils go to 3-1, while the Tribe continues an up-and-down season, sitting at 500. Another battle between 2-1 teams, Buchanan and Krasner. For Vlad, it was another case of balls so limp. Just about everyone with performance anxiety. And there was no premature exaltation for Buck this week. His starters dropped a huge load of touchdowns, building to the tight end Kelsey score in Monday night's climax. Valor Morgulis 3-1, Vlad one of many at 2-2. Early season surprise, prime time, facing a struggling Love Ya Blue. But Walton turns it around. Like another aging veteran, Steve Smith. Smith asked for just the tip, then stuck it to his former team. Right up the Asiata. The waiver wire darling with 3 TDs. Still 2 more teams at 2-2, 500 in this season of meh. Finally, Iron Giants looking for win number 1. And Mocker catches a break. Rydell with Peyton on a bye has to start Eli instead.
Cause it's my fantasy football fantasy football fantasy. It's like football sandwiched in fantasy. All this talk is saying two's making me hungry.
Oh, Manning, 5 TDs for the crappy brother, while the other one shot some more Papa John's commercials. Jamal Charles just rubbed it in on Monday night. Rydell hands Mott his 4th straight loss, and the fire sale was on, opening the floodgates to a wild day of trading. Megatron, Benjamin, Ellington, Vereen, Julius. Just some of the names to find new homes before the weekly deadline.
Boy, that escalated quickly. I mean, that really got out of hand fast.
And Shaky managed to even find a new team name. Again. 11 teams still competing. 10 realistically.
Come on, man.
Raiders and Dolphins on the bye, so no lineup adjustments necessary for Week 5.